All right, now it's time to do part 2. All right, so you are sitting inside the seat. You look forward and you look at the what? Go ahead and pause the video. All right, cool. Here's the answer. Now you're going to do the mirrors. They're properly mounted, secured. They're not cracked or broken. They're clean and have no stickers to block the view, and they're adjusted to me. Let me re-say that. So basically, you're going to make sure the mirrors are properly mounted, secured. They're adjusted to you, meaning the view, you can see, you're going to say this out loud, all this out loud. They're adjusted to view, and there's no stickers in the way to mess with your view. And then also, you're going to make sure not cracked or broken or any scratches or anything like that. Yep. And make sure you also say that they are clean. Okay, now what is the next thing you're going to look for? Go ahead and pause the video. You're going to look at the windshield, make sure it's properly mounted and secured. And you're also going to make sure not cracked or broken, and make sure there's no stickers to obstruct your view or in the path of your view, or basically saying there's no stickers in the way of your view. Basically, you're going to say the same exact things for the mirrors and the window or windshield are basically the same thing. Cool. All right, what's next? Go ahead and pause the video. So basically, next thing you're going to look for is the window weather stripping. You'll see in the picture what it looks like. It's basically a black thing that goes around the window. And yeah, you're going to make sure it's properly mounted, secured. Make sure that it's not cut, cracked, or frayed. And also make sure there's no leaks coming from it. The reason why, if you want to know the details, the whole point of weather stripping is go around windows or doors to make sure that, water doesn't get inside the vehicle. All right, cool. What are you going to do next? Pause video. That is right. You are going to start that engine. Not gonna lie, it's literally like starting up an actual real car. You just turn the key and then the engine turns on, boom. During this time, you're going to basically say, all right, I'm turning on my engine. You're going to actually do it. You're going to make sure that the car is in neutral. It's just like how in regular cars you have drive, reverse, and neutral. It's going to be a little thing on the side, like how you do your windshield wipers, and you just basically turn it to make it whatever you need. So for to start up a truck, you have to have it in neutral to start it up. Now that you started your engine, what are the things you're going to look for? Go ahead and pause video. You're going to make sure that all your gauges are working, and you're going to have to say what you're looking for. There's 4 things you're going to be looking for. You're going to look for your oil gauge. Make sure that it is rising and operating at normal level. Make sure you say that. You're going to make sure that your voltage meter is indicated in the green. That means it's basically voltage meter is your battery, and it makes it make sure it's charged. You're going to make sure that your temperature gauge is rising and operating at normal level. And you're also going to make sure your air pressure is rising and operating at normal level, and is between the numbers of between 120 and 140 psi. The reason is for this because you need to have that much air pressure for your brakes to work properly, because your brakes use air pressure to stop and go. So between 120 and 140 is the perfect amount you want. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. All right, that is it for part 2. Basically, for this part, you just want to understand that you basically just turn on. In other words, you're going to, next part 3, you're going to basically learn more of other stuff inside the car. And after that, we are going to move on to the outside, which is very repetitive. I realized what I just said. It's actually part 2, not part 3.